Hey, what is up you guys? It's Kyoko here and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys all are having an amazing day today. Today in this video, we'll be talking about the top 5 lifts that you can do for your quinceañera waltz dance. So before we get started, please make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and let's get started. So top 5 lifts that you can do for your quinceañera waltz dance. So you are in the process right now trying to figure out what kind of lifts you want to put into your waltz dance, into your waltz dances. So I am here right now and I'm gonna help you figure that out. First lift I want to show you is called the angel lift, and here's a video of it. So the angel lift is basically, you're gonna have both arms out and then you're gonna have one chambelán on one side and the other chambelán on the other side, and you're gonna have 2 chambelans behind you. The chambelans that are on both sides of the quinceañera, one's gonna be holding one arm and the other's gonna be holding the other arm. Basically the 2 chambelanes here are holding the quinceañera's arm. One's gonna be holding underneath here. I call it my flab's arm. One's gonna be holding underneath here and one's gonna be holding at the wrist. So both of the chambelanes will be doing that, holding at the end and holding at the wrist. The 2 chambelanes that are in the back are gonna be holding the quinceañera's legs. So 2 of the boys that are in the back are going to be holding the quinceañera's calf muscles and ankles. So one's going to be holding onto one leg while the other is going to be holding onto the other leg. And from there, they're going to count 3, 2, 1, and they're going to lift her up and take off. You could do this move either across the dance floor like I showed you in the video. You could do it in a still motion. You can hold her up in the air in a still motion, or you can hold her up in the air and spin her all the way around in a 360 motion. The next really big lift that you're probably gonna wanna do for your quinceañera is called the takeoff. And here's a video of it. So the takeoff, as you just saw, is basically all 5 of the chambelanes, so it takes all 5 of them to hold on to the quinceañera's waist. So you're gonna have them holding with their dominant hand, so whether it's their right or their left hand. So you're gonna ask all the chambelanes boys, like majority of them are righties, of course. So if they are righties, you're gonna have them hold one arm on the quinceañera's waist, around the quinceañera, holding with one arm on their dominant hand onto her waist. You're gonna have 2 of the strongest boys on the side of her, so side to side with her, and she's gonna be holding her hand onto the wrist. That's gonna help the quinceañera push up and lift off doing that takeoff lift. So you're gonna have all 5 of the chambelanes around her, and you want to make sure you have 2 of your strongest chambelanes on the side of her. So you're gonna have one strong chambelan on one side of her, the other on the other side of her, and they're gonna be the ones holding on to her hands, her wrist. The next lift you're gonna want to do is a tornado lift, and here's a video of the tornado lift. Tornado lifts are so much fun, and it's really easy to put it anywhere in the dance. So basically, you're gonna have your quinceañera wrap her arms around her chambelan, and then the chambelan is gonna wrap his arm around her waist, pick her up, and spin her all the way around. So the chambelan can spin her around in one place, or they can move across the dance floor. It is super fun. Like I said, I basically use this move in all my dances. The tornado lift is probably one of my favorite lifts, my go-to lifts that I use for my quinceañera waltz dance. So yeah, next lift you're gonna wanna do is a princess carry, and here's a video of it. Princess carry, obviously you're carrying her, she's the princess. You're going to have her do is she's gonna have one of her arms over the chambelane's head, just over, and she's gonna use one leg and lift one leg up. So this doesn't require her to use both legs. She just needs one of the legs to be up. The chambelanes is gonna have to feel one of her legs in her dress. So he's gonna hold in the outside of her. He's gonna hold on to her. She's gonna hold on to him. And as soon as he feels a leg, he's gonna pick her straight up just like a princess, and he's gonna spin her around. And it's a pretty simple lift. You could do it at any time of the music. You could put it in the soft spot on the music, or you could put it in the most gigantic part of the music. But super fun lift, and I love using it. I use it a lot of times in my debut dances, but very fun lift to do for your quinceañera waltz dance if you want to impress all your guests. Last but not least, the biggest carry of them all is the tower. And here's the video of the tower. So the tower is basically where all the chambelanes comes to the quinceañera. They are around her, and they are gonna grab her calf muscles, her thigh, and her ankles. So you're gonna wanna have probably the strongest chambelán grabbing her thigh, and you're gonna have one of the rest of the chambelans should be grabbing her calf and her ankle. Now, you do not want the smallest one to grab her ankle because that is the bottom half for her. Make sure if one of the smaller chambelans grabs her calf muscles, that will be the best place ever. But your strongest chambelán should grab either the thigh or the ankle, and the rest of them can grab the calf muscles. And what they're gonna do is the quinceañera is gonna clamp her legs together. So make sure they are together. They are not far apart, they are together. And then she's gonna have her hand on her waist like this. And then you're gonna have one chambelán count it down. So he's gonna count 3, 2, 1. And then she lifts and takes off. And you could do it any way you want it. You could lift straight up. You could do a 360 spin. It's really fun. So it is called a tower. Again, the quinceañera needs to clamp her legs together, hold her hand on her waist, and all the chambelanes are around her. It only takes 5 chambelanes to do this lift. So make sure you have all 5 of them doing it or more. The more the merrier, that'll be perfect. And she'll be lifted up higher. So that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy watching the top 5 lists that you can do for your quinceañera waltz dance. If you do have any suggestions on what videos you want to see next, please comment down below. I'd love to hear all your guys' suggestions. And that is it. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.